Hey, welcome back, gang. I'm going to do a train video. I'm coming to you from my little, being the keyword, messy as well, but a little hobby room here. It's about 7 foot by 11 foot. That's including the closet. Got to get in here and clean out all the clutter. But yeah, here's what I'm starting on. I've actually had this board for probably, I was just thinking, 5-6 years. This is as far as I've gotten on it. Haven't done anything for the last 3 to 4 years. Yeah, excuse me for a second, I'm going to sneeze. Wow. Also got the cat food in here. All over the carpet. These guys are messy. This is kind of their room when I go to work. I locked 2 of the new ones in here. Anywho, let's see. Yeah, so this is the train board. This is what I'm going to be building. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just need to get off my lazy butt, and like so many other projects, and actually get her done. The plan is get the cat off the board. Super kitty. Say hi to all the YouTubers. No, stay off there. The plan is, okay, that's not staying off. Come on. Oh. Sorry. Abusing my cats here. Kicking things. No, you're not gonna go up. Yeah, that's right. This may not be a good time to make a video. Yeah, there you go. Try to train them. They've been sleeping on this thing. Try to train them now so they don't get on this when it's done. Anyway, back to where I was. The plan is single loop. This will be the main line. There goes the cat taking out the locomotive. Holy crap. A little dusty. Single main line. All the way around. One loop. Behind the hills there have a siding for passing. Short one. I don't remember what the length was that I was working on, but just enough for 4, 5, 6 cars, locomotive, and a caboose. I don't remember if this was going to be an industrial spur or another passing siding. Actually, I think I was going to have this one curve in and meet in with this one. I think, if I remember right. It's been a couple of years. Little town right in here. Small. Yeah, there's the industrial spur. Small town. Industrial spur was going to go off this way. I was going to have a little rock quarry right back here. As you can see, I've dug out the foam. This is just pink insulating foam, by the way. Lowe's, Home Depot, any hardened home improvement center carries it. Easy to shape. I was using a steak knife to do mine, but I've got a hot knife now and I haven't tried it yet. But little rock quarry here. As you can see, going to be a pond. Started digging some of it out a while ago. Small bridge. Attack of the giant cats again. I was going to do some sort of large industry, or not industry, but a large business over this side. A couple of buildings, small main street, and I don't remember how I was going to have the highway coming through. Maybe coming in and then turning off, maybe around the corner of the hills there. I got drawings somewhere that I made of this thing. I was going to do a farmhouse up on top of the hill here. That was the plan. But things have changed a little bit. I think this was just going to be a siding that I was going to just run down and dead end. But this was back when I had a 1-bedroom apartment when I made this. So now I'm going to change that up. I'm going to build a shelf over here. Probably 3-4 foot wide, give or take a little bit. Shut the shredder off here. I'm going to take this siding, I'm going to curve it around. Back in the corner there, I'm going to try to put a little engine facility. Turntable, roundhouse, some sidings, servicing for steam and diesel. And then in the future, I'd like to do a little small yard And I'm thinking I may just run a single, this will obviously have to get moved out of the way, do a single twisty, turny, sharp radiused line, and then back in this corner here, do almost a second little layout. Kind of fill in the closet, if you will, and turn that into a little logging railroad. Because I'm fascinated, like nothing else, with logging railroading since I live here in the Pacific Northwest. And we kind of pioneered that whole industry. A lot of geared steam equipment, Shays and Climaxes and Heislers and narrow gauge, standard gauge, all that good stuff. But probably just do a single, kind of a twisty, turny, maybe a couple of bridges right in front of the window there. Just to give the illusion of getting out of town, basically. And then probably in that corner next to the facility have a small yard that the logs can be interchanged with quote-unquote the main line, which will be the large railroad. A quick little shot of I run N scale, 1 to 1/60th scale. And just for comparison, let's get this back on the track because it got knocked over by Godzilla Cat. This is an N scale. This is an RS1. Here's my finger for reference. They're not big, nice and small. Here's an HO scale. RS3 if I remember right. Cat for reference. And my finger. And she's feeling a little crowded, so I'm accommodating them even though I don't want to. But there's a side-by-side comparison. Size difference between the two. 187 scale, 1/60th scale. Essentially they're the same locomotive. A little bit different horsepower ratings and a little bit different exterior trimming and whatnot, but overall dimensions are about the same. But yeah, slowly starting to get all my pieces together. Bought this one on eBay, big Rio Grande fan. Although that may be what I run mostly for diesel when I'm in the diesel phase. I want to build this thing so it's not specific to one era. Kind of want to use, the town's going to be small, so it'll look like something that maybe time has passed by, if you will. Just an old town, old buildings, maybe they're well taken care of, but you know, all I'd have to do is change out the road signs and the cars, and I can go from the 1940s all the way up to current times. Yeah, do have the Southern Pacific daylight in N scale. Didn't run last time I tried it. I need to take it apart, clean it real good. Of course, all the dust and dirt and everything. I've got more steam and diesel locomotives for N scale than I'll ever be able to run on this thing. So, nice little Berkshire there. Here's what we'll use for the logging road. Got one of them little N scale Shays. It's a neat little locomotive. Log car and caboose. I painted up a little Bachmann caboose and put some microtrains couplers on. This is just a little display that I put together. Had that N scale locomotive there, my Spokane, Portland, and Seattle, with matching little red caboose, wood caboose. Got it displayed them side by side. Got a clear plastic cover that goes with it. Anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at. So stay tuned, and hopefully this winter I'll kind of get things set up and running. I may just put some track up again just to reconfirm my layout design. Put some of that Kato Unitrack, the gray stuff that I'm using there. That's the double track. I got a whole bunch of single track too. But that's kind of what I used to set up the layout design, make sure everything worked and flowed properly. Happy putty cats. Eventually their cat condo dealy bob there will get moved into the other room, but I got get it cleaned up a little bit more. I still haven't put the mattress away from putting the new one on. Yeah, I'm gonna give this stuff a try. terrain foam. Got a tub of this around somewhere, but I picked this up at the hobby store today. Also got a bottle of this stuff laying around still. Good for attaching things to this foam. It doesn't eat the foam up. It's not cheap, 13 bucks, but you know, a little bit goes a long way. So I do have a bottle of this laying around too, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know if it's dried up or not, so went ahead and picked that one up. Also found this stuff here. I love this stuff. Got an Iwata airbrush. Nice little airbrush. This airbrush cleaner that they sell is it's non-toxic and really does a nice job of cleaning stuff out. Just as good as mineral spirits or paint thinner, but it's better for the environment, better for you if you get it on you. It's almost a soapy consistency. But picked up a couple bottles of those from, I think it was the Art Supplier. Let me try that again. Art Supply Warehouse online. But, yeah, that's the plan for this thing. We'll do a quick little video here of some of my railroad art I got hanging on the walls. If you notice, it's got hands for all the little fittings and connections and whatnot. That one's just a bunch of cows. There's an old dilapidated with a for sale sign on it. There's a neat picture. I like this one. Don't remember the guy's name that does these, but got the old locomotive engineer. One discrepancy I noticed though. Look at the tender. It's 3720 something, 25 maybe. The locomotive is 2913. So anywho, looks like it may be a Santa Fe locomotive. It's got the adjustable smokestack on there. But yeah, I bought this as a puzzle one year and liked it so much I came across the picture online and bought it, put it in frame. I got these from Mom for Christmas one year. Down her pass, the Union Pacific, the old Southern Pacific line. This one's kind of cool, almost reminds me of Seattle or Alaska. Old, what is that, a 460 up there? With some log cars. Nice little Heisler. Sorry about the glare. What is that? W.H. Eccles Lumber Company? No idea where that is, but I've got the Eureka American Class 440. Another almost kind of a Seattle-like feel. Neat looking couple of locomotives on a barge being tugged across the water. Is that Durango and Silverton? The old Denver and Rio Grande narrow gauge line. And over here, my favorite wheel class, 484 Northern, good old number 844. That'd be your gray and light gray and dark gray livery with smoke deflectors. So, anyhow, watch for videos in the future. Getting serious about putting this thing together. Get the cats out of here. Start running some trains again. If I had a room, I'd do HO. But I've got so much N-scale stuff. I mean, this is just a small sampling. A lot of these drawers are full of... This is more of my modern freight car collection. It used to be all organized, but it's been moved around, bounced around a little bit. There's some more locomotives. Nice, is that SD7, SD9, Great Northern, Sky Blue. All my passenger cars, more modern freight cars. There's all my diesels. I like the Burlington Northern, so I got a lot of Burlington Northern units. There's what do they call those? The intermodal cars. There's some more freight cars up there. There's a whole bunch of N-scale stuff there. There's a bunch of Rio Grande units. Yeah, I'm a certified train nut. I need to get these things organized and get a display shelf for them. There's a couple of HO scale units. Big diesels. I think I've done a few videos of painting these up. Just don't have room to run them. There's some more, all my steam equipment. HO scale. all my geared logging equipment. So anyway, we're over 15 minutes. Let's put this one away. Thanks for watching, and the cats say good night. 2 out of 3 anyway. Bye-bye.